Hello. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know that last Saturday, Trump signed 4 executive orders. And if you pay attention at all, you know why. It's because Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the rest of the idiots can't put aside their egos and just get something done. There are people who are genuinely hungry, jobless. They're not the ones that even Republicans want to say don't want to find a job. Are there those people? Of course. Overall, there are a lot of families who are going without.
There's no deal at all. Cities and states won't get any money. There's no money for the post office. There's no money for hospitals. There's no money for state boards of election. You knew that the president was threatening to take this executive action. I understand that you weren't going to get everything you wanted and didn't get everything you wanted, but should you have cut a deal, and are you ready to go back into talks?
Point blank, Nancy Pelosi's still getting paid. She gets nothing done and she still gets paid. There are people who really need money and she can't put her ego aside for 1 minute because she hates Trump so much she does not want to get anything done if it will look good for Trump. Today, Steve Mnuchin went on Fox Business and said once again Nancy Pelosi was not willing to negotiate.
Where the disagreement was with the Democrats and why a deal couldn't get done last week?
Well, Maria, you know, Mark Meadows and I left the meeting on Friday, and it was clear to us that Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were just not willing to compromise.
She will not give. She does not care. Yesterday, several articles came out that Ghislaine Maxwell, I'm not sure if I butchered her name, but I also kind of don't give a fuck because she's a predator. Anyway, she said she wants to go in the general public in the prison. Do you want to live? I kind of want her to live. I hate her, but I want her to live. Hunter Biden. Hunter Biden.
Let you guys in the media handle that.
Just 6 days ago, he owed almost $500,000 in tax lien, and he is supposedly unemployed, supposedly not getting money from Burisma or China anymore. So how do you pay that off? Quite possibly the biggest news this week is Biden finally picking his VP. Most people didn't think he would actually pick Kamala Harris, someone who has publicly called him a rapist, a racist, among other things.
I believe them, and I respect them being able to tell their story and having the courage to do it.
Personally, I would just like to know what race Kamala is, because news outlets and her can't seem to figure it out. When she was running for president, all I heard was that she was black, a black candidate, African American, as they like to say. Now that she's vice president candidate, she is now Asian, African American, Indian, and I really am confused. I guess her parents are East Indian and Jamaican, so I really don't know where the African American or Asian comes from. Identity politics. This is a very weird combination to me. Joe Biden, a super racist. You can say what you want, he can say he's not, but facts are fact. He's done what he's done, he said what he said. 1994 crime bill was considered the second lynching of black people. And guess whose name was all over it? Joe Biden.
No question that that crime bill contributed to America's mass incarceration problem.
Kamala Harris incarcerated, I believe it was 1,500 black men for weed, and then said she smoked it And then that turned out to be a weird lie because she said she was listening to Tupac when she smoked, but it didn't line up with when she said she did it. Tupac wasn't around. She's a weird lady. She's a horrible candidate. And I really don't know why Joe Biden, of all the people he could choose from, chose her. I don't know what she did for that. We all know she's done things in the past to get where she is. I.e. Willie Brown, former mayor of San Francisco. He had a wife, but he also had Kamala Harris sometimes. And then she subsequently, got where she was. A weird flex by WikiLeaks. They suddenly uploaded a bunch of documents and emails involving Kamala Harris. They didn't really have anything incriminating or bad in them. I guess they were just saying, look what we can do, maybe. Don't know, kind of weird. Only thing I found in there is that when she was running for Senate, she went by the terms of being an Indian woman. Now she's black, now she's Asian, now she's Jamaican. It is what it is. All that Trump really needs to do at this point, if he's gonna run ads, we all know he's gonna run ads, what he needs to put in those ads is every single time that Kamala Harris said something negative about Joe Biden, there you go, that's it, that's the argument, done. That easy. Thanks for watching. I hope maybe you learned something new that you didn't know before. Stay educated, make up your own mind, don't feed into bullshit. Bye.